Country that gained worldwide recognition from the first Gulf War in 1990, Kuwait is often regarded as nothing more than a base for American troops and a huge exporter of oil. But scratch the surface, and the country offers so much more than just that. Today, many foreigners flock to Kuwait in search of investment and new job opportunities. Already home to many Asians, Kuwait wants to continue to strengthen old bonds. But lying between Saudi Arabia and Iraq, just how stable is Kuwait's economy? And with the current investment boom all over the Gulf, why should Asians choose to invest in Kuwait? Join Asia Business Channel as we explore the oil-rich country of Kuwait. Kuwait gained independence from the British only in 1961 and has existed as a state for less than 50 years. The country started off as a bustling trading port, with most of her settlers involved in seafaring, boat building, and pearl diving. But the country's vast wealth was due to its oil reserves. In the early 1900s, Kuwait was discovered to be floating on oil. This led to the soaring of the country's economy and the growth of a lucrative oil and petroleum industry. Today, its capital, Kuwait City, is a modern metropolis, and the number of real estate and infrastructure projects that can be seen all over are a testament to the country's tremendous growth. Her population rose dramatically due to massive immigration in the 1950s and early 1960s. And while Arabic is the official language, English is widely used and understood. Similarly, although Islam is the official religion of the state, religious freedom is observed.
There is a good number of nationalities from the Arab countries, also from the Asians. Kuwait now, with a 3 million population in total, there is 99 nationalities in Kuwait. They live with peace and with great integration, and most of all, we feel that we are living all in one country and dealing with each other peacefully.
2005 saw Kuwait take a further step into democracy when women were given the right to vote, the first Gulf country where this is allowed. Today, Kuwait has one of the strongest and fastest growing economies in the world, thanks not only to its abundant reserves of oil, but also savvy investment overseas. And the leaders of the country are keen to maintain that economic growth.
The growth rate in all sectors of the economy, especially in the last 5 years after the down drop, or let's say the shock of 9/11, everything is booming. All sectors, investments, finance sectors, aviation and transportation industry, infrastructure, and openness, and that's it is helped so much by the openness and the drive and the decisions. I would say wisdom that found by the leaders in the region, that you cannot keep your doors closed and trying to enjoy the growth of the economy if you don't share, if you don't open the doors.
High on the country's scale of priorities are the principles of a free and market-oriented economy. According to the president of the Kuwait Chamber of Commerce and Industry, national policies are developed with this in mind.
The attention of the government and His Highness the Emir, of course, is really to regain Kuwait as the economical and financial center to this area. Due to that, they are developing a lot of laws to support that thing. We have now 5 or 6 laws in the parliament. I think this will be finalized within the 3-4 months. When these laws are finalized, I think a lot of things will be changed and the economy will be very much developed for the future.
But why should Asia invest in Kuwait?
Asians are supposed to come to Kuwait and see this as a gate to the west. This could be one of the gates to the west, and this can be also a gate to the Gulf. Because once you established yourselves in one of the Gulf countries, you basically are established in this region. And this is the good place of getting penetrated in this area. And the people are very experienced, and they are doing the business like Americans, so they are very open-minded, and this is easy to establish yourself here in Kuwait.
Kuwait also is not culturally, is not far away from other Asian countries. Always there is this mixed, integrated relationship between Kuwait or the Gulf in general, the Gulf countries in general, and the Asian countries. And on the top of all, we Kuwaitis love the Asians. They are part of us.
If you look with me at last year's budget, with compared to this year. Hello?
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah, what condition my condition was in.
I woke up this morning with the sun down, shining in. I found my mind in a brown paper bag, but then I tripped on a cloud and fell 8 miles high. I tore my mind on a jagged sky. I just dropped in to see what condition my condition was in.
Sorry, I had to take it. Hello?
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah.
Choose a name you already know. Hertz. With 7 locations in Kuwait, we are always just around the corner, ready to assist you in any way. Our trained chauffeurs are here to show you the city, or perhaps you would like to discover it on your own. Whatever your choice, we will be happy to deliver. Comfortable, reliable, and trouble-free, we go where you want. Hertz, a commitment to excellence. The luxurious Hilton Kuwait Resort, where business and pleasure meet. Charming service and exquisite facilities in a spectacular location. All your needs will be taken care of, from elegant suites to state-of-the-art meeting facilities. Whether indoors or outdoors, you'll experience first-class service to remember. The Hilton Kuwait Resort, a home away from home with our trademark of excellence. A personal look at what makes Kuwait special to the people that live there.
My Kuwait is all about children and education. I feel there is a great need to educate the children to a very high standard. When I came to Kuwait in the 60s, there was a great need to open a foreign school to be able to give that British education to the children, and that is what I have done. And when I first came to Kuwait, of course, Kuwait was a very different place. My Kuwait now is very advanced, where technology is everything. I'm very happy to have made a difference to the children that has come through this school. That's my Kuwait.
Dining out is one of the best ways to get to know a city, and Kuwait has a large selection of restaurants to choose from. Here is Asia Business Channel's list of top 5 restaurants in the city. A must-eat in Kuwait is seafood. Overlooking the Gulf Sea and serving fresh seafood, Al Muhallab is our pick for number 5. Miss fiery Asian food from home? Our number 4, Blue Elephant, serves traditional Thai cuisine prepared using fresh ingredients flown in directly from Thailand. Need a fancy place for a business lunch? At number 3 is Gaucho Grill, which specializes in steaks flown in directly from Argentina. Asha's is at number 2, another offering of Asian cuisine for those who miss food from home. Here you can tuck into a wide variety of the best in Indian dishes. And what tops our list? Mais Al Ghanim, serving traditional Lebanese food. With over 50 years of existence in Kuwait, this is a well-established family-run restaurant, popular with both locals and expatriates. One of the key areas open for investment is in the telecommunications sector. While this sector already enjoys advanced services such as broadband mobile internet service, there is still room for growth. The CEO of Wataniya, one of the major telecommunications companies in the country, explains further.
I think that what it needs to be done is that we do better market research so that we understand better what really the customer needs in this part of the world, because they are a little bit different than the services needed in Asia and Europe. And at the same time, we're supposed to use a little bit more time into testing and quality things that, we don't have these take the battery out, too complicated services, that too many press of the buttons, or very complicated and cumbersome ways of using the services. So those are the things that make it more enjoyable, make it more fun, and then make it more kind of a robust. Those are the things what we have to focus.
A foreigner whose family has been running a business in Kuwait for more than 50 years highlights other possible sectors for investment.
The IT, I mean the agents have acquired that knowledge, and they have been, even the West are relying on them for this knowledge. They can share that with Kuwait as far as IT, as far as environmental, other things that Kuwait is lacking as far as services, industry, environmental, as I said, or the IT. It could be an opportunity for the agent to come and tap into this market.
A key benefit of Kuwait is her geographical location at the head of the Arabian Gulf. Since ancient times, she has served as the gateway to the Middle East, providing investors prime access to important markets such as the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Iran, and Iraq.
I advise certainly Asians to come into Kuwait. Iraq one day is going to be stable, I'm sure of that thing. And you will never find any better place to go into Iraq than Kuwait. This is a fantastic opportunity for Asians to come, focusing not only on Kuwait, focusing on Iraq, and even besides focusing on Iran.
Another sector with great potential for growth in Kuwait is the financial sector. With advances in banking technology, Kuwait has her sights set on becoming the next financial hub in the Middle East. The already thriving financial sector has experienced promising growth over the last few years, and in a bid to further develop it, the government has opened up the sector to increased participation by foreign players. A law was passed in 2005 that allowed 100% foreign ownership of banks in Kuwait. Her financial institutions have been used to international investments for a long time, and there is an enormous amount of business for private equity, retail banking, and Islamic banking.
Kuwait is looking to become a hub for various products, financial products, and become a regional center for them in a more specialized kind of way. And the government has been encouraging foreign institutions to come and open up offices here.
Imagine. No queues, no fuss, no hassle. Imagine. A world of pure comfort and safety that is just your own. Whenever you want, wherever you want, and with whomever you want. No questions asked, no request denied. United Aviation. Luxury travel as it should be.
Crown Plaza, Kuwait, the place to meet.
Welcome to the Royal Hayat Hospital, where healthcare equals luxury. From top-class health specialists to luxurious suites, your precious moments will be forever. Wash away your stress at our Elements by Banyan Tree Spa, or try our treatments at Cosmosurge for a brand new you. All the best services and facilities under one roof. The Royal Hayat Hospital, celebrating life. A personal look at what makes Kuwait special to the people that live there.
My Kuwait is all about golf. Although warm in the summer months, the natural landscape provides us an opportunity to create rolling terrains, lakes and streams for the golfer to enjoy. The reason I love to play golf in the desert is because every day is a great day. The only conditions that typically change are your wind conditions. The warm weather has provided us an opportunity to play without inhibiting mittens or hats or jackets as in the north. Since the weather is so consistent, I can play golf in the mornings, mid-afternoons, evenings, and that's my Kuwait.
Thanks to the wealth of the country and the high standard of living enjoyed by its citizens, healthcare is big business in Kuwait.
One of the major development plans for the Kuwaiti health sector is to open more room for the private sector to invest in the health sector. So in the last few years, we have more and more new private hospitals, and definitely we give more rights for doctors to open their own clinics. And this is something almost unprecedented in Kuwait history and regarding the healthcare.
While Kuwait has plans to train more of her citizens to become top-class nurses and doctors, for the time being, Kuwait still requires lots of foreign help in this sector. And because of the historic ties between Kuwait and Asia, the region remains one of the main resource centers for talent.
We recruit our nurses from abroad, and we can look to Asia, we look to India, all those parts of the world, and we bring them over on their working visas. The hospital has its quota, so the movement of the staff for a new project is quite easy, providing we follow the right procedures and, again, work with the ministry.
While Kuwait may not instantly come to mind as a vacation hotspot, the country does offer many opportunities for leisure.
It's like a Las Vegas without the gambling and the nightlife. It's a family, like Vegas. Part of its attraction is family entertainment, and that's Kuwait. It's one of the best family entertainment and leisure and vacation places in the region.
Kuwait City is a shopper's paradise. Large air-conditioned shopping malls offer some of the latest designs from top brands. For those who want a taste of old-fashioned shopping, the traditional market, or souk, with its covered passageways lined with shops, still exists. Here one can choose from fresh vegetables and meat to a large variety of spices, olives, and dates. Shopping here offers a better price than at modern supermarkets, but some haggling is involved. Its geographic position on the Arabian Gulf and 9 offshore islands offer countless opportunities for water sport activities. Add in year-round sunshine, and Kuwait becomes a haven for sun-seekers. The country boasts a society that hails from nearly every corner of the earth, and frequent social events and bazaars allow the different communities to mingle. Her favorable geographic location also means that travel, whether to Asia or to Europe, is convenient. Just what are the top 5 things to do in Kuwait on a weekend? We've asked both Kuwaitis and foreign residents, and here is Asia Business Channel's list. At number 5 is shopping. With large air-conditioned shopping malls and the latest in fashion brands, this is the best way to beat the heat. Eating out makes it to number 4 on our list. With many restaurants and cuisines available, there is a dining experience to fit every pocket. Located on the Gulf Coast, Kuwait offers plenty of opportunities to splash about in the sun. Spending time on the beach is at number 3. At number 2 is a stay at a resort like Kempinski. From swimming pools to water sports and quad biking, the resort offers all sorts of activities designed to let you soak up the sun. And what is the top thing to do on a weekend? Our number 1 pick is to treat yourself to a spa experience. Get away from the stress of living in the city by pampering your body.
A personal look at what makes Kuwait special to the people that live there.
Freedom, perfection. Freedom, perfection. My Kuwait is all about feeling free, and the way I achieve that is by involving myself in creative, artistic endeavors of all kinds. I'm working on a big-time project, and that's an adaptation of the best-selling novel by Richard Bach called Jonathan Livingston Seagull.
Are we wasting time or are we not wasting time?
I'm co-directing the project and performing in the performance. It's a children's musical. So this is my Kuwait.
Kuwait is a very nice country and it's a Muslim country.
You have everything available, especially when you are staying with families.
Nice country, not complicated country, it's easygoing.
Kuwait's very family orientated. It's a very safe place, very friendly place.
People are very friendly, and the lifestyle's good.
Kuwait is fantastic.
An experience. Prosperous.
Interesting.
A land of opportunities.
It's lovely.
Modern-day Kuwait offers a well-established democracy, governing institutions that meet international standards, a sound financial and economic system, and a geographical location that is both strategic and advantageous. Kuwait is determined to do all it can to ensure that her economy continues to grow. Investors who come to her shore can rest assured that the opportunities offered are golden and long-term. The relatively easy living and many opportunities available have encouraged more foreigners over the years to settle down in Kuwait.
Kuwait is a very nice country to live in, especially if you have a young family, because it's very safe. The amount of time that you have due to the working hours here, as well as shorter commute times, you get more time to spend with the family. There are very good educational institutions, so it's comparable internationally.
My favorite thing of Kuwait is you still live in a country, but it's a bit relaxed. It's a place you can raise a family. You don't have the pressures of other big cities, and Kuwait is near everywhere. You know, from Kuwait you can venture to the Far East, to Europe, and it's a nice place to call home.
I've been here almost 1 year, and we moved here from Egypt, and we've really settled well in Kuwait. The people are extremely friendly. The working situation is excellent, and we found them to be very welcoming. And we've settled easily, and we just enjoy the country.